Going on, my good people? I'll let y'all real quick, short and sweet, about your tongue is a weapon. So speak life into yourself, speak life over yourself, and speak life into others. Understanding that, you can take it from different perspectives, but understanding that your tongue is the weapon, and when we look at it from speaking death, most people assume or take the physical thoughts that when you say death, automatically it means somebody passed away and things of that nature. When in reality, death can, in many situations, it can mean putting something to death, whatever it may be. So when people speaking negativity over your life and aspects of your career, uh, family situations, building on certain things or certain achievements that you have spoken on to them, and they wishing you not well, put it like that, for lack of a better term. So they speak death to it. They hoping that it ends for you. So when we say speaking life or speaking death, it can be from different perspectives. I'm gonna go a little deeper. In the so-called good book, when it says the Most High in the beginning, he said, "Let there be light," and there was light. So he's speaking light, peace, uh, love, and all these different things, because we know God is love, God is light, God is peace. And when you operate from your God frequency, when you operate from a place of alignment with the Most High and your spiritual team, and when you operate from a place of unshakable faith, these are the things that allow you to speak life, to speak positivity. That's why they always tell you, oh, when you manifesting, stay high vibing, which means keep your thoughts positive, which means uh, keep an outlook on good and not negative. So when you look at it from those point of views and you trying to stay in alignment on the highest levels, it's always going to be good, because your lower energies, which is devilish energy, when you operating from your lower energy, devilish energy, you're going to see the basic things. When you operating from a higher level, the higher energy is like the bird eyes view. It's called detachment. You're not attached to all of these things that would be considered directly connected to you. You can detach. Is not something that you feel is needed or necessary when you operate from your God frequency. With that being said, you also got to be careful. Before I even go there, I'm gonna say, in the so-called good book, it also tells you, uh, do not lean to your own understanding. But it also says, get an understanding in all things. I spoke on this in a previous video. Now I'm gonna give you a different perspective as we speak on using your tongue as a weapon. So with that being said, in all the things of your life experiences that you go through, and you operate from your God frequency, and you vibe in high frequencies, high vibrations, your perceptions are going to attract all positive or good and all these different things that you're going to absorb, because that's what you're operating from. You're not operating from the lower level fear, scarcity, and intimidation, and all those different things, etc. You're operating from a higher perspective. Now, I'm going to say, be careful. Whoever you are, be careful on when people are speaking over you. It says your tongue is a weapon. Your tongue is a weapon, right? So you can speak life or death with your tongue. So when people speaking over you and they say they quote unquote speaking in tongues, plurally speaking, and you don't understand on certain levels when they speaking over you and they start speaking in tongues what they actually saying or what's being passed over you, you got to be careful of who you let put hands on you and speak in tongues, quote unquote, over your life. In my opinion, sometimes it can be viewed as demonic. To each his own. To each his own. Everybody had their own experiences on what they feel is necessary with that. But in my opinion, from my perspective of understanding and overstanding, that if your tongue is a weapon and you can speak life or death into it, when another person is speaking over you and they're speaking in a way that you don't have an understanding or overstanding about it, and it's speaking over your life, you don't have to receive that. So you have to be careful with that, because when you say speaking in tongues, some of them people that even when they speak in tongues, they don't even know what they saying. Monkey see, monkey do. So they going off what they've been seeing throughout their religious ways or whatever denomination they're connected to. They watched, observed, and they took it in. They absorbed that. So that's why they say when you speak from a place of integrity, speak from a place of truth, speak from a place of morality on the highest levels. Have standards about your integrity and how you go about things. What you will wish for yourself in the best and highest aspect is what you will want for your brother, your sister, your neighbor. However, the Most High has the final say. And if they're not in alignment, they're not in alignment. I spoke on that too. But speaking in tongues, when you speaking, that's why they always say, talk what you live, because there's a genuality that comes behind it when you speak in your truth. And things you go through in life is not always good, not always perfect, not always in the best categories when it's taking place. However, when you speaking from a place of truth, when you speaking from a place of life, peace, love, and all those different things, all those good things, the people that is connected or that is supposed to reach on those higher levels, that's operating from their God frequency or going in that direction to operate in their God frequency, it will match. It will connect. It's just like that saying when they say when you connect with people and you whoever your partner may be, and they say you want to be equally yoked. True. However, just like if you look at an egg, you not gonna know what the yolk look like until you crack the egg open. So for you to know that you equally yoked with somebody, certain things are gonna take place for that egg to have to crack. So you're gonna go through ups and downs and different things, but integrity, love, peace, and all these different things will allow you to connect on those levels of being equally yoked if y'all in alignment with your higher selves. And that's where you get those type of understandings of being able to have a conversation rather than an argument. Not wanting to tear somebody down because of your feelings and emotions and being in your ego. You can override it because you understand, you understand and understand the higher perspective. You want the best for yourself. You want the best for your person. that's equally yoked to you, or you want the best for your friendships, or you want the best for your family connections or family dynamics and associations and all these different things. So certain things won't allow you to speak a certain way, or won't allow you to speak death upon certain people or certain things that they go through. So when a person comes to you and they telling you all of the different things that they might be experiencing, even if it's in negative sense, even if it's in devilish energy, you are operating from a higher level, higher connection, higher vibration. So you're able to speak truth to them, direct truth. They may not like it, but you speaking direct truth, but with love, with integrity, with peace. You're not tearing them down. You're not just pointing out the wrongdoings. You bring in high level solutions that can help them get to their next levels. It's their choice to receive it, to take it in, and to apply it. But it's your responsibility as you utilizing your words, your tongue, and speaking life or death upon